Yo, welcome back. Know It All Sports. Yeah, got your producer, Russell Johnson, at Liquid Raw, Twitter, Liquid Raw, Instagram, Liquid Raw. Then you got your host, Rick Lee the Barber, Instagram. That's the only social media I have. But welcome back. Here to talk Monday Night Football, where the Jets host the Cleveland Browns. What's up, cuz? How you feeling today?
Feeling great. Ready for some football. Let's go.
Ready for some football?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, man.
How you feeling today?
Man, I feel good. I'm just, I don't know, man. Coming off that disappointing loss last week, I'm a little nervous, man. We playing, the Jets is kind of, banged up at one of the main positions, quarterback or whatnot. Matter of fact, he's not even banged up. He got that mono.
Hey, that's the worst.
Yeah, they're saying that he rather broke his hand.
Right.
Yeah, he might be out significant time. He's saying.
Yeah, they say maybe like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
On his back.
Yeah, that's
laid up.
But one thing about this is, it's like I hope the Browns don't just think it's a easy victory with Simeon this back.
Right, Trevor Simeon played with the Broncos
Right.
season. So,
Right. Serviceable.
Yeah, very serviceable. I'm really anticipating a good game, bounce back game by the Browns tonight because last week with everything that went down, I don't think it can ever get that worse. You know what I'm saying? It was a great learning lesson, and it's best to get it to start the season, so all the hurdles you got to jump over.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it comes out tonight.
Definitely. Let's talk about this that debacle real quick. I know we talked about it a little bit. Well, tonight going into the game, what do you think we need to tighten up as far as one of the main, was it? I think like one of the main points as far as tonight. Like what do we really need to just shore up most?
I think first and foremost penalties. All the mistakes. It wasn't really. I can't really say the turnovers because those came all forced at the end of the game.
Right.
Baker was pressing.
Right.
It's mainly the penalties took them out the game. They stated earlier they had more penalty yards than rushing yards. So I think get back to the running game.
Definitely.
Get Chubb involved early and often because we know the Jets will have Le'Veon going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially.
And I need him about 20 carries for my fantasy numbers. Need him to get about 15 to 20 carries.
Yeah, hopefully those 15 to 20 carries will go in the Browns' favor. 15 to 20 carries for 25, 30 yards. That'd be.
Well, the yards don't really matter because you get a point per carry. So,
all right. I mean, fantasy-wise,
if I can just get 15 carries, I figure you can get at least 40 yards.
Fantasy-wise, it don't matter.
Right.
For the Browns,
for the Browns, it'd be great if you get about 50 yards. You know what I mean? So they won't be getting first downs with those carries.
Right. So, that'd be cool. I believe that the Browns, they'll definitely need to run the ball. Like you said, I concur with that. They really need to play off of that play action. I think they need to stop being so cute.
Right.
Play calling, we got the weapons. I think Hollywood Higgins will be playing again this week.
He's
questionable.
He's questionable still, but I think it's a go.
It's a go.
Yeah.
Right. He's a big part of this offense. Actually, there's been a little saying that his route running has improved so much that he's almost uncheckable in that slot position.
Right. If for all those throwback Browns fans, he's like the Brian Brennan of this offense. If you go back to the 80s, he plays that role for Baker. He's his go-to escape route.
Play breakdown.
We'll see what Jarvis can get going today. I'm expecting a big game out of Jarvis.
Yeah, definitely with that though. But we facing a defense that's real formidable. They dealing with some things too though, and I believe with Greg Williams, our old defensive coordinator, he got some things to try to prove, especially with Man, I hate when players talk and it kind of, like spark the, a coach up, especially a coach like Greg Williams. We had Boyd talking a little bit this week.
Right.
What you think about that?
I don't know about Greg Williams. I think he's, talking a good game, but I don't think he has the horses right now to back it up. That's why I expect a real good game out of Jarvis because they're lacking corners. They got Jamal Adams playing safety, but he's about the only one back there I think that can make some impact with the Jets defense right now. They're missing Quentin Williams up front. He was making an impact starting out as a rookie. You still got Leonard Williams, but they missing Mosley. They there's big holes on that defense. You know what I'm saying? We can hopefully Njoku won't drop any passes, especially first down passes.
Yeah. Hopefully he won't drop any passes, but I kind of Njoku is definitely a red zone threat and a middle of the field threat.
Right.
I just kind of worried about Odell. He kind of just ran his mouth a little bit this week. And
I think he'll back that up.
Yeah.
I think he'll back it up. And Baker has been quiet, so that's scary for the defense.
Yeah.
Odell can run his mouth all he wants, but Baker still has Jarvis. He still has Njoku. Still has Chubb, still has Landry, you know what I mean? So whatever Odell doing, he don't have to throw Odell the ball unless he's wide open. Hopefully he's not out there forcing, I think, like he was doing against the Titans.
Yeah, he definitely was. He started pressing in the second half, but, his hand was a little hurt.
Right.
So that might have, so he was spot on early, accuracy-wise, but except for that first play. The first play was a little dangerous, but he settled down. Just hope that he can continue just to progress because, even though Baker, he the man, he started still early in his career and is still fragile. So
right, still has some stuff to learn, reading defense,
Yeah, I believe he's pretty good at that though. But Greg is gonna definitely have some for him today.
Yeah, looking at the roster too, the Browns have to make a roster move today by 4. They brought up Elijah McGuire, running back, off the practice squad.
Okay.
So I wonder which way they're going with that. Will it be a receiver? Maybe that gets maybe a linebacker or a safety.
That might
they have to cut back.
Right, they definitely can't cut back offensive line because we know how that went.
Right.
Our depth is there. It's not really there.
Right.
The offensive side of the line. But switching on sides to the defense, with the Browns, what do you think is the main thing they have to do?
Discipline.
Right.
Discipline is the main thing. Talent is in abundance. It's in abundance on the defensive side. They just have to play with focus. No penalties. Try not to hold in the secondary. You don't really have. You have one threat really from the Jets offense, Robbie Anderson, that'll take you deep. Other than that, if Denzel can run with him, everything else you can keep in front of you. Keep the pressure on the quarterback.
Right.
Rush 4. Cover with 7, and I think they'd be okay.
Okay, yeah, I believe that. Like you were speaking on earlier, they're gonna definitely lean on Le'Veon tonight. Even though he's still questionable, also, but I think he'll be playing in rare form.
Not to mean to cut you off, but I think they can play in their base defense. They played a lot of that 2 linebacker. I think they can go ahead and put the other linebacker in there. Play with the base defense 4-3.
Yeah, 4-3. Yeah, that's where we are at our best. That's one of the things that are strength of our team is the defensive line, and all of them can bring pressure. Mm-hmm. And the linebackers can just do what they're supposed to do, clean up, and our secondary can just play ball, whatever coverages they got called or whatnot. I believe to see a lot of man tonight, actually.
Some man coverage.
We have
Jannard Avery active. I think he's active.
Avery, I think he is. I'm not for sure. That's a good question.
If he's active, I think they can get him in there. A couple of rush situations.
Oh yeah, but I think we definitely want to rattle Simeon. when players are around his feet. I noticed when he was playing in Denver, when they're around his feet, before on his feet or whatnot, he get a little rattled and get real inaccurate real quick.
Right.
So if we can cause a little bit of pressure, we don't have to and just hit him. Even if we don't get to him all the time, but just make him feel uncomfortable in the pocket and make him move around in the pocket, I think is a definite plus for the defense, and then you'll see a couple of turnovers.
Right. It'll really be interesting to see how the refs call this game tonight. A lot of mistakes this first 2 weeks of the season, and to wrap it up on national television, and you make some mistakes that's costing teams games. Be real interesting to see how they call it. We got 18 penalties game 1. I would like to see it no more than 6 game 2.
Yeah, that was a horrific start to the season as far as we came in thinking that our team was very disciplined and balanced as far as not making penalties and dumb mistakes.
Right.
But a lot of those calls I really just didn't agree with.
Right. A lot of personal fouls, just boneheaded mistakes.
Very boneheaded. But in all, I really believe Browns need to go ahead and go in and really make a statement tonight. Get back on track because the hype train was so incredible. I really, really believe that if we go in here, even with the battered Jets, with Darnold out, I believe if we come in and make a statement, we need to make the same statement that Tennessee came into Cleveland and made.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So that being said, you got any predictions tonight?
I'm thinking hopefully our kicker can make some extra points.
That kind of I don't want to cut you off, but that was an omen last week when he missed that. We went down the field and drove right down the field and missed the extra point.
It was
we looked at each other like, man.
I see it was that. But I'm thinking maybe like 38-13.
38-13?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they come play like they supposed to play tonight, 38-13. I don't see the Jets being able to stop our offense if we're doing it. If we had a good week of practice and everybody's doing their job. Just do your job.
Yeah, I have them in somewhere about in a frame of mind of close on the score. I'd say about 35-9. I think the Jets might only get 3 field goals tonight.
Okay, I can see that.
So we're gonna see, man. I can't wait. I'm nervous.
I'm not nervous at all. I'm confident because I don't think they will give us the same performance as last week. I think Freddie showed the tape, maybe said a speech,
right.
Maybe 5-10 minutes. It didn't have to be long, and looked them guys in the face and said, "Do you want it? How do you want it?" You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just think they're gonna come play tonight, and I would be disappointed if they don't score 30.
You said you'd be very.
I'd be very disappointed if they don't put 30 on the Jets tonight.
Yeah, I kind of agree. It feels like when I say nervous, it's not that they can't go in and do the job. I feel like kind of like when I had to play, until I get that first hit in, you got butterflies, and then like as soon as they come down to kick the ball off and get started, I think I'll be okay. It's just like the anticipation, I guess, more is causing nervousness. I'm not really scared about or what the Jets can do to us. I think we have the talent, and I think we should be able to make it happen, actually.
Okay. All right. So, you want to recap some of the other games going around, or let's talk about the Buckeyes?
Man, they came out and did what they were supposed to do, player.
Absolutely.
Definitely came out.
That team looks very well coached right now.
The Buckeyes, yeah, they do. Definitely, we got the new tutelage right now, and I'm just excited to, the competition in the Big Ten. We got the little cupcakes out the way.
Right.
We thought they was going to put up a better fight, though. Indiana used to play us a little tough.
Real what shows is the coaching. You know, that defense looks tremendously better. You know, tackling, running to the football, everything looks better. I mean, you got the same athletes. You got 4 stars, 5 stars across the board. Now the coaching, I think, is making a difference. You know, I loved Urban, but I don't think he had the right coordinators there. After the championship season, after Herman and those guys left, I don't think just overall they've been, you know, coached the same.
Right. Man, the defensive coordinator came from Michigan. What's his name?
Right. Greg Madison.
Yeah, he got them out there playing real good. I think you made a comment about that the other day.
Yeah,
they look a lot more
linebackers.
solid.
Linebackers look better. Really struggled at linebacker. You know, we put somebody in the secondary in the first round every year. We haven't had a linebacker since maybe Shazier.
Man,
go in the first round.
You see what he did, man. You know, even though I'm a Pittsburgh hater for real, I can't stand him. You know,
right?
Obviously, Browns fan. You know, but Shazier, man, I always root for him. You know, and you know, shot go out to Shazier and this, you know, his rehabilitation and his comeback.
Right.
You know, I see he's doing well. He's walking and stuff. Just Shazier.
Nothing but the best for that guy.
Yeah, he's a legend, Old State legend. I'm gonna talk about this one time though.
What's that?
You know, I was picking with you a little bit last week. You know how you were undercover. Well, I ain't gonna say undercover because you let it be known. Jets fan.
Absolutely.
Okay, you a Cleveland fan. Cleveland Browns fan.
Bleed orange and brown.
So what? We bleed over the Jets tonight or what?
No.
Nah. So what you do in this situation?
In this situation,
what do you do? Cause
default.
I ain't no default,
orange
man.
and brown. Default.
Man.
It's always orange and brown.
Listen, man.
The Jets I root for on the side. If I'm playing Madden, my side team is the Jets. Side team.
You talking like you got like a side chick or something on the side.
That's right.
Like,
that's my side team. Like your side chick, that's my side team.
You can't have that.
Why you can't have 2 teams?
Man.
I got my home team. Ride or die.
Man.
Ride or die. You see, if you see us now, you see representing company shirt in orange and brown.
Right.
My colors when I got married, orange and brown.
Right.
So I mean, you can't doubt that.
Yeah, I bet I hear no J-E-T.
I don't.
Just.
I won't. No, I don't root for. Just like, you know, I won't talk about the other team I root for.
Whoa. You got another team?
Another team I root for.
Man, come on, man. If it's not this right here, man.
It's not football.
If it's not this,
we talking baseball.
If it's not this, matter of fact, I'm gonna go here, you know, show Instagram Live, man. I got my boy Rockstar Selly Sale shirt on.
Oh yeah, I saw Rockstar out in New York. He was posting last night.
He was. He big repping out there, all his Browns, all his Browns gear. He big repping. He be at the game. Shout out to Rockstar. Got me some shirts, man. He got the Dog Pound University shirts and some other Brown shirts.
At Rockstar Selly on Instagram. Check him out.
But already, man, I can't see it, man. I really, I just don't understand the fandom thing as far as like I'm just no other team. Like I said, I like
you can root for multiple teams. That's not
you can root for multiple teams.
You can pick up another team and root for. You can.
I'm not gonna pick up another team because
it's easy.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You got your main team you root for, and then you got a side team. Usually, it's in
what hospital you was born at?
Bedford.
You was born in Bedford?
Yeah.
Man, I'm old St. Luke.
Okay, St. Luke.
Yeah, Cleveland.
Born in Bedford.
Right. I mean, you still Cleveland though. Suburban Cleveland. You was born in Bedford. Man, listen. That's the hospital I was born at. That's where I was raised at. Greater Cleveland area, city of Cleveland, whatever. You know, I understand that.
Yeah.
So that's what my first game that I ever been to, man, rest in peace. Granny Macklin, she took me to my first Browns game. I believe it was in 1980. I want to say 6.
86. Okay.
You know, I was already a Browns fan. That's when I really started watching football. I started playing football in 85.
I think
so.
I'm thinking about 83 was my first game.
First one.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, she told me she was an advocate sports fan. She was a win, lose, or draw fan.
I didn't really know football. I was
Yeah,
7. I didn't really know.
No,
it was a good experience.
I definitely didn't know.
Good experience. I didn't really know what was going on. But after that point, oh shit, it was. Who was the quarterback then?
Kozar didn't come to what?
Eddie Kozar.
He came in '87, right? What year Kozar come in?
'85.
No. Okay, right. Because the Miami Hurricanes.
He was drafted
'85 supplemental draft.
He started '86.
He came out the supplemental draft. Right.
He played part of the season '85. Gary Danielson was the starter.
Right. Okay.
And then Bernie took over '86 as the full starter.
So y'all see, that's a little history lesson for people who don't know.
Right.
A lot of people think Bernie, was drafted or whatnot, but he rigged his way to play for the Browns.
Yeah, like a couple guys, like Elway did.
Yeah.
A couple guys come in the league and they got a little bit of, swag about themselves. They can kind of figure out where they want to go, kind of like Eli Manning.
Let's talk about real quick. It's off the subject from the game tonight, but Bernie, man, he's a definite legend. He used to actually draw plays in the dirt.
Right.
And matter of fact, Bill Belichick used to hate that.
Right.
But he used to score touchdowns to who?
Yeah.
He was throwing to all the time. Remember? Michael. Yeah, a couple times Michael Jackson on that. Yeah. After he changed play, Bernie used to always change.
I forgot about Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Remember who else they have on those teams?
Where's Slaughter you just spoke on?
Slaughter was gone. I think when Jackson got
No, he was gone already.
Eric Metcalf in the backfield.
Matter of fact, who started the dog pound?
Hanford Dixon.
Hanford Dixon. Yeah, that's your homie. But at the same time, it's so crazy, man. He wish he would have trademarked that.
Right.
But if he would have trademarked it, they probably wouldn't use it.
Yeah, they probably it wouldn't have blew up like it did, politics.
That was back in the day. Yeah. He just come in. Actually, they used to bring, people didn't realize this, and I had a chance to see it. The Browns games used to be crazy. They used to bring this big old dog house in. It used to be like 5-6 people carrying it.
Right.
Because there was a keg inside. A real dog house. And there used to be the dog pound. But when it was needed, there was only 2 people doing it because the keg was gone, So that's a little
smashing the whole keg.
Batteries, dog biscuits.
They can't get none of that out nowadays. Man, that's like pre-TSA days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm still slick in the wintertime. I wear go down there. I wear some winter overalls and stuff like that. On the winter side, I ain't gonna. I slip my alcoholic beverages. I figures it out.
Hopefully, security not listening.
Nah. Yeah, but
some reminiscing on the Browns.
Yeah, the good old days. But shoot, man, it's going around the league a little bit in the NFL. It's been kind of
a lot of injuries. You got Drew Brees went down. He's out possibly 6 weeks.
Big Ben
out for the season.
Cool for us, but
yeah, that's terrible.
I don't wish no injuries on nobody.
Nah, because it might be career ending.
Yeah,
at this point in his career,
he had his surgery on his elbow.
Right? And who was that? I was listening to a show earlier this morning, and the guy said a lot of guys get that surgery and can never throw the ball the same.
Heard the same thing.
So I don't know. Big Ben's still one of us.
Yeah,
Ohio, even though he went to just like Shane's here, Pittsburgh is smart. They've been a smart organization. They get the guys from Ohio, and they become Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna do a couple of shout outs to some places, man, that support us, man. And it's not even that they support us, because I would never speak on nothing that I don't use or know somebody has used and I ain't got information back on it myself. Or, we talk about, man, I go get my car washed. I just got it detailed yesterday, matter of fact, the truck. I was trying to get there last week and I had to go to the airport last night to pick someone up. And I got ride through the rain. So I got to shoot back up there though. But in and out car wash, man. Got to check them out. Anything you need done as far as, you need just a car wash. If you just need a detail, in and out, whatever, that's the place to go, man. definitely located on 3596 East 131st Street, Cleveland, Ohio 44120. Man, they definitely go to for that. And then we got Jerked Out. Matter of fact, I ate this also, man, a couple of days this week.
Oh yeah, it's the best.
Yeah, man, I ain't been cooking too much lately, so I had to depend on my homies at Jerked Out, man. They got a little bit of everything. You could think of jerk chicken. They definitely keep the staples in the house on it. Jerk chicken, oxtails, peas and rice, cabbage. But they got something, man. Them fried dumplings. You tried those yet?
Pretty good.
Yeah, plantains. They have all that. Curry, barbecue, jerk, salmon. We got shrimp, garlic butter shrimp. But you got to check them out, man. They located at Epic Lounge. Matter of fact, Epic Ultra Lounge, 17322 Harvard Avenue, Cleveland, Ohio 44128. And then, like if you have anything, like as far as anybody in your family, man, that's getting elderly and you don't want to put them in a home yet, they're not quite there, but they need special assistance and care during the day, or in a situation where they just not able to take care of themselves completely, man, you have to try Loving Care Home Health Agency. Marquetta Chapman Marzette is the owner. Man, they do a great job. I heard good stories about them. They go above and beyond special needs and whatever they might need for health home care aids. Man, they got them for you. Any situation they work with, you need to just hit her up. You can get in contact with her at 216-510-7733, or her cell phone is 216-322-9316, or you can hit her up at Marquetta at lovingcare216.com. But seriously though, they real good peoples, man. Loving peoples, they go above and beyond for you. Definitely.
Okay.
Anybody you want to shout out to?
I want to shout out to Chris Smith, Browns defensive end. He had a terrible, tragic loss a couple days ago, and he's going to play tonight. And he said it's something that his girlfriend, I'm assuming wife to be, child's mother, tragic accident happened on the freeway. She passed away, so he's going to play in her honor tonight. You can't get no better than that.
Nah, definitely. Hope he's playing with a lot of fire and inspiration.
Hopefully the whole team, because you need your bros. You need your bros behind you.
Definitely.
Some situation like that. And the team is like family, and maybe this is something that'll bring them together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tragic situations sometimes happens. Unfortunately, definitely unfortunate, and it's a bad situation. But that's gonna be a scapegoat tonight. People don't really realize how much sports is like a healer.
Right.
And you play with a lot of inspiration, and definitely good shout. Prayers go out to his family.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, it's been real, cuz we working on it. We're trying to get this timing thing down.
Right, some consistency with the shows. Bring y'all some action a couple days a week, not just once or twice.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get it together and
get some guests on here.
Oh yeah, we got it. We really, it's a lot that people. We know a lot of people and a lot of different connections. We're gonna eventually get some people in here and really talk. We're really just working on. I appreciate everybody for listening. People gonna go back and listen to the show. But we kind of working on a little bit of everything, So we're just trying to iron out the kinks.
Yeah, and expand some of our topics. Next show we might want to get into some technology.
All that,
bring some of that out here.
Technology, we still slipping. I don't know what the pregame meal gonna be tonight. I got so much going on right now.
Right.
We still got to get the smoke out, man. The smoker out.
Yeah.
So we'll eventually figure it out, man. We might be broadcasting live from the back of the F-150 or something, with the mic stands up on there and barbecue or something in the middle of the winter. It don't matter.
Right. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Know It All Sports. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it. All day, every day. I guess we will see you soon. We out. We out.
Don't forget to check us out online.
Oh yeah.
NorthallSports.net is the website. Northall Sports with a Z on Twitter. Figure out the Instagram.
Yeah. It's on the Instagram, Northall Sports.
Right, Northall Sports. You can just search. You'll find us. Look for the I. Because we know
Northall underscore. No underscore.
Yeah,
underscore.
Sports underscore talk show.
Look it out, cuz.
Oh yeah. See you next time.
Peace.